Now that you guys have written your questions and we've talked about MyBib, I want to move over and talk about how to get into MackinVia. Now, most of you guys use MackinVia when you were in elementary school, but it's going to look a little differently and it'll have a little different options for your middle school projects. So I'm going to give you two options on this. The first thing I want to show you is that within Canvas, I'm actually in the library research module, and you'll notice that I've seen this before, but you'll see all of this over here on the left, the menu on the left for specifically this class. Now, if I scroll down just enough, you'll see that MackinVia is over here on the left. Now, I can click here, and without having to log in, it'll actually already be logged in for me, and it will have everything I need on here. Okay, but I'm going to show you one other option. I'm going to add a new tab, and I'm going to go to MackinVia.com. And what it's going to do is it's going to pull up this screen. Now, mine automatically goes to Trent Middle School. If this is not your location, you can click Not My Location, and then you can type in the beginning part of your middle school. It will need to, you don't need to put in like the whole name of your middle school, just the like Trent Middle School. I don't need to put Darrell Trent Middle School. Like if you're Cobb Middle School. But you will need to make sure that it says Frisco, Texas. Specifically with Trent Middle School, there is another Trent Middle School, but it's in Trent, I believe Texas is the state. So you might see other options. Just make sure you choose Frisco. Your user ID is going to be your 6-digit ID number. For teachers, it's going to be a little different. It's the front of their email. Now your password is your birthday, the month, day, year, just like what you would sign in when you're on a desktop. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. And then once I log in, it'll show the same thing. So I wanted to show you those are two different options that you can be on, either within your Canvas course or within MackinVia on its own. Either way works. It's the exact same thing that you're going to see. Now let me just go through a little bit of what MackinVia is. MackinVia is a platform for all of our databases. Our databases a lot of times utilize different passwords, and instead of you having to know different passwords for different databases, we actually have it all together. Now, as you can see right here, some of these databases are going to be going away soon. I'm going to actually tile them so you can see them a little bit better. A lot of the ones that we use are kind of all under one company. Now, Britannica School, you guys have seen encyclopedias before. Encyclopedias are books that house a lot of information about a lot of different topics, but a little more streamlined. It's a small amount of information on a lot of topics. So that's kind of what we're looking at. We have done, we use Culturegrams and Maps 101 for studies, your social studies a lot. We also have EBSCOhost, and EBSCOhost has a couple of different options. But you guys will probably use more of the Explorer right here. Now, Gale is a company that does a lot of different databases, and you will see a lot of their databases here with the orange tags. So we've got Gale in Context, Gale eBooks, Middle School, Health and Wellness, Kid Infobits. You'll see a lot of that information. Even further down here, you'll see news and opposing viewpoints in science. And then we have SIRS Discoverer, and that's right down here. Now, a lot of you guys used Tumble before, and we are trying to move into more of our middle school databases, which are the ones I just talked about. Now, at Trent, I specifically have them in groups, and I bet a lot of your librarians did this too. 6th grade study skills. And you'll see that these are the 5 that I really want you to focus on for your level 1 questions. I always say start with Britannica School. That's the easiest one to utilize. I'm going to show you it, but what I'm going to do is in separate videos, I'm going to show you how to utilize each individual database.